Hey everyone, welcome back to M&J All Day. I know it's been a while since I've made a video. A lot of things have happened. If you have followed us, you remember that we had a cat named Rio, and you notice now that the door is open. If you followed us from before, you would know that we would always close the door because we didn't want him coming in here. Well, we ended up we surrendered our cat to the SPCA because we could no longer afford to keep them. Because they're going to help us find someone who could afford him. He will have, a good life wherever they put him. And so that is what I'm hoping for, that they will give him a good life. Another thing that I wanted to talk to you guys about is I now have a lot more confidence than I had on my other videos because from before, I don't know if you noticed, but my teeth were cray. Okay, I'm going to insert a picture right here. And with this image, guys, I know it's so embarrassing, but I just want to show you. My teeth were bad. Okay, I had so much buildup that it was just crazy, and I would always try to cover my mouth and stuff, but now I have more confidence, even though now they're a little spaced out. I'm working on them. I want to try to get them closer together, but they are not as bad as they were before, and that has upped my confidence a little bit. And so I am glad that I went to go get them taken care of. It is embarrassing. I know I would brush my teeth, but I wouldn't brush them as often as I should. Like, when I say as often, like I would just put the toothbrush in and just real quick, and that was it. And I was not flossing like I should have. Now I'm taking care of my teeth like I should have, which I know I should have done it a long time ago. But anyways, let's just get into this video. I just wanted to do a little update, but I'm going to be doing a makeup look. I don't know what I'm going to go for, but I'm also going to tell you a little story of what happened to me and my husband. So before I do my makeup, I wanted to show you something that I have been just carrying with me in my purse. I have no idea why, but it's this. And as you can see, it's a master lock. It's got a place for a key. But look at this right here. So the story behind this lock. This master lock was on our storage. And I believe this happened about, 3 weeks ago. I was going to make a video and things just happened, and so I didn't get to make a video. But look at that. Somebody came with bolt cutters and just cut it, and they were breaking into several, not just ours, but they were breaking into several people's storages, and sadly we can't do anything about it because where we have our storages, it has no cameras, it has no gates, it's got nothing like that, no protection whatsoever, except for, as you saw, the lock that did not work. And so the day started out like a typical day. I was at work. My husband was in Austin because he ended up taking my mother to a doctor's appointment in Austin. Austin's about an hour and a half from us, or maybe longer, maybe like 2 hours. My sister called me because she got a call from the storage landlord, and he was telling her that she needs to go check on our storage because people are breaking into our storages. And so he calls my husband, and the storage guy calls my husband, and he lets him know as well that people are breaking into storages, and he's like, you guys need to go and check, make sure nobody has got into your storage. And so I'm at work at this time, and when my sister calls me, I'm like, hey, I am on lunch, come and pick me up and I'll go check it out. Okay, so I get there and I go and look at our at our lock, and this is what I walk up to. Okay. And I'm like, are you kidding me? And the storage guy was like, yeah, they're breaking into people's storages, or they're breaking the locks, and nobody has reported anything missing. I go into our storage, I open it, and yes, I opened it before calling the cops, but here, I don't know why they don't do like the whole fingerprint things or whatever like that. All they told me when I reported it is that nothing could be done. So I go in the storage and I'm like, everything looks like it's here. And so I leave. And my sister's like, let me go check our storage. So she goes to check her storage, and luckily I haven't messed with hers yet, and she has one kind of like this but a little bit smaller. And I'm like, you know what, now that I'm thinking about it, let me go look again real quick before I leave back to work. So then I go back and I'm like looking around and I'm like, there's a weed eater missing. Let me call my husband. So I call my husband and I'm like, hey, do you happen to have your weed eater somewhere? Did you leave it at a job site? Because my husband goes and cleans job sites. And he was like, no, it's in the storage. I'm like, no, it's not. It is not in the storage. And I'm like, they stole it. So then I'm like, he's like, are you serious? And I'm like, yeah, it's gone. And so I'm like, at that time, I can't remember anything else that has been gone. And so I'm like, okay, they took his weed eater and some tools that were there. And at that moment, that's all that I'm thinking, like, oh, that's all they took. But then I go back to work and I'm like, you know what? Let me go back to work. Actually, before I went to the storage, I bought these circle locks. Excuse me. I brought these circle locks because they said it is harder for them to get into that way. So I bought two of them, one for me and one for my sister. And then we get there, we change them or whatever. And so I don't remember what else was being stolen. So I forget that my dad's got one there too. When I go back to go to work or whatever, me and my sister get another lock, and I'm like, here, this is going to be for dad so he can put it on his. So later that day, we end up calling the cops. Me and my husband are back at the storage and we call the cops. And the cops like, yeah, unfortunately, the owner does not want to press charges because he doesn't know who it is. And the only thing is you have to look out if you see things online that are yours that are being sold. And then he starts telling us where we can get another storage where it's kind of the same amount or the same, it's kind of the same price where he's got the storage, but it's got like cameras, excuse me, it's got fencing. But I feel that if somebody wants to break in, they'll break in. And anyway, so he ends up telling us that we can try to find a different place to put our stuff, but that nothing could be done and we probably won't get our stuff back because we have no cameras. So after he leaves, then me and my husband really start taking a look, and he's like, I had a box of power tools here. It was like in a big brown cardboard box, and on it he had wrote power tools because we were moving from where we lived at the time, and now that we live in the apartment that we're at now, he couldn't really be doing his carpentry work that he liked. So he's like, I'm just gonna save it, and when we get a bigger place, I'll take it out of storage. Well, they took all of that. It was like they took a miter saw, they took a table saw, they took a grinder, they took it all. My husband had a big party speaker, a big one, it was like a single, I don't remember the brand, but it was a single party speaker. They took that. Had an electric guitar and a little amp. They took that. They took everything. What else did they take? I was so mad though because that guitar, he gave it to me, and I had it in the house, and I was like, let's take it to storage. We took it to storage and it got stolen. So we ended up going and we put those circle locks, and I'm like, what's the point? They already took everything they wanted. I recently, like, honestly, we haven't been back to go check it, and we should be, But since they said those storages or those locks keep it more in place, we have not gone out there to check. And I know that we should, because maybe, maybe they'll be back again. A lot of people around there, though, get broken into. We had a lady that was by us who had a rifle that belonged to her mother. I don't know if the mother had passed already or not, but that rifle belonged to the mother. And then further down from us, there is a man who has a storage there, who his company is a plumbing company, and they stole like $5,000 worth of his stuff. And it just makes me mad because I bought all of this stuff for like my husband. I bought all this stuff for my husband, and it was all gifts, Christmas gifts and stuff like that. And it just makes me sad that people don't know how to respect other people's things, and it drives me crazy. It irks me. That stuff was all my husband's. Like, it was just um they stole fishing rods that belonged to his late grandfather that he was keeping because it was memories. The guitar he bought when he was 13. My husband is now 34, and it was just stuff that he was holding on to that had memory. Like, also the speaker, he's had it forever, and all of that is just gone. So here I am at night, day and night usually, searching Facebook Marketplace, hoping that for some little miracle that I see his stuff online, and I'm like, hey, that's ours, and then that we can report it and get our stuff back. But right now it's looking like it's not going to happen, because it's been a while now. Like I said, it's probably been like 2 or 3 weeks, but the cops do have our information in case anything does come up. They have a list of some stuff that they know that were stolen, but we haven't called to report other stuff that was stolen. And I've been telling my husband to do that, and I don't know if he has or not. But yeah, that's what's been going on with me. What's been going on with you? Another thing is, we did start a summer league. We've been doing it's called a 9 tap. And you do 9 pin and you knock 9 down. It's an automatic strike. And so we've been doing that. I've been doing that with my nephews and my sister and my husband. So it's me, my husband, and my 2 nephews. And my sister is the substitute. So that happens. And so we bowl on Thursdays. We are Obi-Wan Kenobi. I recently made some shirts. I got one hanging right there that I have to fix because I ordered some images online and I ironed them on, and then they started peeling off. I don't know why, but yeah, one of my nephews, Landon, he was the one that came up with Obi-Wan Kenobi. We had different names, and we did like a spinning wheel thing, and his was the winner, and everybody was like, just change it. No, you guys, y'all said to be fair. We're fair. We're gonna do it. This is what y'all wanted. This is what we're doing. So the summer league is almost done, and then we will do a fall league, and I want to do that again. And I'm gonna see if they want to. If they don't want to, then that's fine. We'll just find somebody else, see if they want to. Ooh. But yeah, we'll see if anybody else wants to join. If they don't, I think it's fun to bowl. Thursday, I bowled. Today is Saturday. Thursday, I bowled a 157. I was kind of happy because I never really bowled at, and I did pretty good. My husband, on the other hand, he was not doing so good on 2 of the games, and he was so mad at himself. I'm like, babe, we're here to have fun. He didn't want to hear it. He didn't want to hear it from me. But yeah, that's what's been going on. If you've never joined a bowling league, you should. It's fun. You bowl against some people that are better than you, but if you have an average, and let's just say you got a high handicap, you can win with that too. My nephews are, they're learning. I'm not going to say they're not good. They're learning, so it's going to take a while for them to get a little bit better. Hopefully, though, that they will want to do the fall. I don't know if they will, because with the 9 tap, you did not have to buy a membership card, but with the fall league, you do, and it's like $25 a person plus your games that you're gonna bowl. So it'll be a one payment of 25 for the card, and hopefully that they want to, and we can, you know, tell them, hey, we're gonna do it we're gonna do it this year, we're gonna keep going, because I want to be in the league. I still want to. I want to do the fall, and so hopefully they'll want to, because then I'm like, yay, let's do it. Let us do it. And so we'll see. We'll see. Got my confidence back a little bit. Now I'm working on losing the weight. I just had an appointment to go get new glasses, and I'm excited. They come in 2 weeks, and I'm so super excited. I feel I'm 38 years old, okay? But I feel like I'm a kid, like doing things for the first time, because I have not got glasses in a long time, and to make the appointments myself, I'm feeling like I'm like a young adult trying to learn how to do all this stuff again. Because before, I would tell my mom, make these appointments for me, do this, do that. But now that I'm doing these appointments on my own, because I am an adult, who was slacking, I'm feeling like a like a young adult trying to figure out all this stuff for the first time. So I did make an appointment for my dental, and I fixed that, and I had insurance through my work, so it was good. And then I made the appointment for my eyes to get glasses. And so now, I don't know if you guys have been following my story, but as you know, that I've been struggling with trying to get pregnant. And so on our app that we have for our work, it's got an OBGYN on the network. So I was going to try to see if maybe I should go and get checked out and see what the deal is with that, and why we haven't gotten pregnant, even though we've been trying for like ages and ages. So I just wanted to go and kind of check that out and see about that. But it's the thing is, I'm scared. Okay, I know I can go and find out, and yeah, my insurance could cover it, but I'm scared to find out. Excuse me. I'm scared to find out what the outcome is. What if they say, okay, you don't have any more eggs, or your husband's sperm's not working? Sorry for my language, but we both need to get checked out. And it's just scary to, find out what the reason is. And I'm just scared. I don't want to find out and then be like, this is the reason why, you're the reason why, things like that. I'm just scared. It's just, yeah, I'm just scared. So how am I going to do my eyes today? Okay. So I'm just going to go in here with this Berries and Creams Dreams, and we're just going to go in there. I don't know how, but we're going to go in there. I'm going to just use some of this, I think. But yeah, it's just been so much going on. I messaged the pimple popper the other day on Facebook. I saw her message thing, and I messaged her, Dr. Lee. She didn't reply, but I messaged her because not recently, like this, I have a bump on my head that it started out like a small pimple, and I think that I've been messing with it, and I had been scratching it, and it gradually got bigger, and so it's kind of like a little knot. And so I messaged her about it, and I got no reply, obviously, because I don't know why, but I just got no reply. But I messaged her and I was just gonna tell her, just let her know, like, this is going on. And I don't know what I was hoping for her to tell me, but I let her know that it's there, it's present, and I don't know what to do. And she's probably gonna say, "Oh, go to your local doctor." Blah blah blah. Guess what? I don't even have a primary doctor. I don't. Like I said, I'm slack. Okay, I don't have a primary doctor. Never had a primary doctor. Maybe when I was like a kid, but then after I became an adult, I never had a primary doctor. I've gotten close to getting one, but then I've always freaked out because I'm like, my side hurts, my chest hurts. What if they find this? What if they find that? I'm just scared of going to the doctor. I don't know what it is. I'm just scared. Like, deathly scared. And I know I shouldn't be because, doctors are there to help. And so, why am I scared? No earthly idea. I set myself up for the worst thing possible all the time. And so I know I shouldn't be doing that, but that is what I do. That is me. That is who I am. That is what I do. And so, yeah, I was just, scared. Look at that shine. Ooh, I feel like a goddess. Yes. Okay, but yeah. What the heck is that? Oh, it's a hair. Guys, do you think I should shave this part right here? Like my sideburn issue thingies? Okay, I'm gonna take a little bit of this and just put it underneath here. But yeah, I just set myself up for the most, like, worst case scenario all the time. And I do that with everything. Me and my husband, we were supposed to go on vacation to New York this coming winter, but we're not going to be able to afford it, so we're going to have to wait till probably next year. And anyways, when they were like, oh yeah, you're going to have to get an airplane, fly over here. Worst case scenario, I'm thinking in my head, we're going to get on that plane and it's going to explode. That's just me. I don't know why. I try not to be like that, but it's just me. I try not to, and it just happens all the time. All the time. Why? I have no idea. That's just who I am. I want to stop being like that because it should not be like that. Do this real quick. I found this at the Dollar Tree. Yeah. So I found I found this at the Dollar Tree, and it's supposed to be like a tinter. I believe that's what it's called, like a lip tint. And it looks like this. The brand, where is it? It's called Le Mercury. And so I usually just let it sit. It's whatever, right? But yeah, I just let it sit. And then it doesn't take that long for it to already start like staying on your lip. Like, look, it's already there. Like, it's already there. It's like tinted already. But yeah. Oh, like I said, that's what's been going on in my world. I want to get a haircut. Not a haircut. Like, I want my hair to get longer because my husband wants my hair to get longer. And I kind of do too. It does get hot sometimes, I will tell you that. This right here is my natural hair. I want extensions. I've been watching this girl on Facebook what is her name? What is her name? Tiffany Lowe. I've been watching her and I see the tape wefts that she does and I'm like, oh, I wish so much that I could afford to go see her so that she could do extensions in my hair and I could have my hair full and long and beautiful. And that's just a wish because I know I can't afford it. And she did a giveaway. Let me join it so that I can win. But yeah, then I'm gonna go in there with some lipstick. Let's go in there with some lipstick. Nah, not that one. This is the one right here I was looking for. Yeah. But yeah, it's just been a whole crazy experience lately. Another thing. So I didn't know that when the SPCA takes your pets from you that they change their names. Um, so I was looking at the website and I was like looking at the cats to see if they had added Rio on there. And I'm scrolling and I'm like, this looks like him. So then I compare a picture that I have with the image that they put and then the image of what I have. And I put them together and I was like, that's Rio because he's got the same face markings and everything. And my husband's like, yeah, that is him. I can tell. I know which one he is. And I'm like, yeah. So then I look it up and I'm like, it looks like him. But they have his name is Logie. I didn't know that they changed their name and I guess they did. Well, I was like, I guess they changed his name. And then I get an email and it's like, oh, get the most out of your microchip and put your information down in case Logie gets lost. And I'm like, we surrendered him because we didn't have the means to take care of him. And they're telling us to put our information so that in case he gets lost, that he'll come back to us. And I'm like, what? Shouldn't they keep it until, what was that? No. I was like, shouldn't they keep it in case, something, whoever adopts him could have him. And it was just like, I don't know. I'm gonna go in there with some mascara now. I'm probably not gonna do eyeliner. I was gonna do it, but I'm fine. See, these are the new teeth. Not new, but they're mine. It's just they're cleaner. I'm gonna try to whiten them though, and I want to try to look into Invisalign so that I can straighten them out and all that. Hopefully, it'll work. Guys, I see people use this and it makes their eyelashes look longer. When I use it, it don't do crap. It don't do squat for me. Guys, another thing that I've been doing lately, I found this app on my tablet. I have an iPad. So I found this app on there and it is a Bible tablet. I mean, a Bible tablet. It is a Bible app that I have been loving. I've been working on it. I've been writing, taking notes and just circling things. Let me just show you that real quick. My tablet is somewhere. Where is my tablet? It is somewhere in here. I don't know where I left it. Oh, okay. So I wanted to get my tablet to show you. And then I hit my knee with the tablet. And now it's like, oh, it hurts. Okay, but anyways, the tablet that I have is, I forgot what kind of tablet it is, but I just want to show you what I've been doing, okay? So this is my tablet. I have kind of like this aesthetic that I like. And so it's like kind of like a rose gold aesthetic. And I like it, so I've been doing that. I don't know where I just left my pen. Here it is. Okay. So The app that I want to show you, it is called Digital, and it is this app right here. Come on. It's not. My stomach just growled. I don't know if you guys heard it, but it is this app right here. Digital. Okay. So then you click on it and it looks like this. It looks, let me turn this off. Maybe glare. Okay. So it looks kind of like this. It looks like this. And what I've been doing lately is I've just been, see the wording and stuff, I've just been taking notes and I absolutely love it. And then I create a little cross with a little heart on it, and it is great for taking notes. And it's got little stickers that you can add, and guys, I have been loving this. I do also love to journal in my real Bible, in my regular Bible, but with this I can highlight more and I can understand it more, because this is more of a modern English that you can understand. The Bible that I have is a King James version, and so it's kind of harder to understand sometimes. And so this one, I absolutely love it. Another thing that I've been doing with my app, I've been playing this game. I just got into it the other day. I downloaded it 2 days ago, I believe, and I just started playing it yesterday and I've been so hooked. It's called Hollywood Merge. So you just merge clothes together like that. And so that's what I've been doing. And then I've been doing like tidy up games and things like that, because I feel that sometimes it is hard for like sometimes it just gets hard, and you just want to unwind with like a good game. And sometimes a tablet, good games, Bible journaling, and I absolutely love it. So that is something that I've been doing. Let me add a little bit more of this mascara. My husband right now is doing favor because he wanted to get some more moolah in his pocket, and so he does that when he needs some extra change. So he's out there doing that. Now I'm just gonna put this matte setting spray. I really miss my Milani setting spray that I used to have. I need to buy another one because those were the best, and it smelled really, really good. I have this setting spray too. This is a Sheer Envy Long Wear setting spray. This one is a matte, and it says it helps extend makeup wear. This one says 12 hour. This one just says extends it. Doesn't say how long. This one worked good too, but it's running out. There's a tiny bit, so I'm not gonna get rid of it yet. But let me put more spray. Guys, do y'all remember this? Britney Spears, Curious. I don't know if this is a Curious one. I know she's had 2 of them, but yes. This was Britney Spears. This is a knockoff brand though. This I got from, where did I get, oh, it smells so good though. This I got from Five Below, and I love Five Below, guys. If there was a Five Below here where my hometown is, if they made one here, I would be there every single day. Every single day. I'd be like, let's go, honey, go do some favor so I can go to Five Below. Just kidding, because he wouldn't do that. But yeah, I know, like I said, I know it's been a while since I made videos. I'm going to try to start making videos again. But yeah, that's what's been going on with my life. I hope you guys are having a blessed day. And if anything else happens, I will upload it. I hope you guys have a blessed day. Go read your Bible. Remember, the reason that we are here is because Jesus is the reason that we are here. Go read your Bible, go enjoy, go pray for your loved ones. Guys, that is a big thing. Instead of bringing people down, instead of judging people, instead of talking bad about people, bless them, pray about them, bring them up. If somebody is being mean to you, if somebody is the one who is the issue, just pray for them. People in the Bible used to do that. They would pray for their enemies. They would bless their enemies. What does the Bible say? The Bible says, turn the other cheek. I know it's hard because let me tell you, we're all human. And guess what? I get annoyed with some people too. I get annoyed, and I have to remember to brace myself. I have to remember to focus on myself and not let what anybody else is saying come back to me and define me, because God is the only one who can define us. But yeah, I hope you guys have a blessed day. Stay blessed. God bless you. And just go out there and enjoy your day. I love you guys. Have a good one. Bye.